Something people on social media always get crap for is, well, people say, oh, well, all these people, everybody's asking me, all these people are asking me. I can tell you right up front, nobody's ever asked, nobody cares. It's just, I just do what I do, and once in a blue moon, somebody will say, oh, wait, is Bob? But usually they'll just chime in to say I did something wrong, that's just the nature of YouTube, I guess, or the internet in general. Anyway. Nobody asked, but I wanted to document how I did it right now because almost every time I do things that are serial that I just keep doing over and over again, the riff, the haircut, and things of that nature, I always try to change it up a bit and try to figure out a different way to shoot. So that way, if I'm in a different situation, I already know how to deal with it. It's practice is basically what it boils down to. So what you see on there is a bit wider of a shot of me holding the guitar, but in reality, it's this, and this is probably the most clever shot I'll ever do. Because now I went from the close-up shot to the wide shot, the DJI on the wide. I just have, the way I'm doing it right now, I put the background up, sitting on a bench, I put the light with the 16mm lens, probably about 4 feet from my face. I have the little monitor up, which makes everything just so easy to do. All I have to do is point, and I know where I am. I don't have to keep looking back and running back to the camera and kind of guessing where I'll be. I can see if something goes out of focus, blah, blah, blah. Have the laptop up with GarageBand on. I just finished recording some more riffs. Not many people listen to the riff, but I have way too much fun playing around trying to get the noises from my head to come out to the guitar. So right now I have the head field. I usually don't have it set up right here. This was a good angle because the light was nice and I can get a long run on this thing. So the background is just this cheap Amazon thing that I found. It was like, the whole thing is like 40 something bucks, which is a lot of money, I guess, but for what it is, for the production value, I use it all the time, and it makes it just look a little less. I mean, it's still me playing the guitar, so you can't clean that, but you can make it at least look nicer, so the cameras do that. I've been playing almost everything on the Hetfield just because I like this guitar so much. It's my favorite, but I always write on my other guitar, the Jackson, because I only use this to actually record, usually. I'll play around with it when I get bored and I have the time to do it. But right now, just the stat. I have GarageBand open. I was thinking about going to Logic, but it's 200 bucks, and I was like, I don't want to spend. GarageBand's free, and it does basically what I wanted to do. I need to play around with GarageBand. I wish I knew somebody who knew how to use it properly, but that's that. It's a basic setup. A lot of times I'm facing another way or whatever, but I think this section might be pretty good. There's normally a table here, and so I have to move stuff around and get it done. So I record like multiple at a time, because one at a time I wouldn't do this at all. That's too much of a hassle. I need to have a place where I can just have this set up permanently and just work with that. But that's another topic for another day, and probably not in here. So nobody asked. Nobody cares, but nobody ever asked how I do any of this, but I just wanted to have a document. I'm going to start doing this for everything, I think, if I have time, if I remember to do it, is what it is. I just finished recording, so I remembered, oh, I should do that, make a behind the scenes. I mean, it's not, but it is. It's just mostly for me. So that's my guitar setup right now. This one always changes, though, because some days I feel like facing that way. Some days I want to have the wider angle. Sometimes I want to have it be close. I've shot with a DJI too, right? And you can set that thing right in front of you, and it's wide enough angle that you can get everything. So this one changes all the time. This is just today's. This is the beginning of January. I'm recording a bunch for the month.